Alright, so here I am. I figure I had to upload a second video. I wasn't going to even upload the last video, but I'm walking home from the store, and just at the end of the video I said there was some weird guy with a hat, you know, gangster looking kid that I saw at the store. So I turned my, camera off, and I proceeded to walk along and just observe my surroundings. I thought he had disappeared, and then what was it, like 10 seconds later, I hear this, "Hey, you know what time it is?" And I turned around and I said, "What?" He said, "You know what time it is?" And I said, "I think it's about, 9:30 or 10 or something." And I just kept walking. And I was about a couple hundred feet in front of him. And then all of a sudden I hear this, "Hey, you 420 friendly?" And I look back and he's like 100 feet away. And I said, "Yeah, sometimes, or from time to time." And then he starts to catch up and he's like, "You got any weed by chance?" And I was like, "No, I just smoked my last joint." Which I was totally lying, because the funny thing was, when I left to the store I was smoking a joint. I probably reeked when I got there. He probably smelled me. I had 2 joints with me, and I was going to give one to somebody if they asked. And here comes a kid who asks. And I'd considered giving him one. But I said, "No, I smoked my last joint." And he goes, "You do any uppers?" And I was like, "No." "Thanks." He's like, "Oh, I just figured I'd ask." And I look over at the guy as he's walking by, and he's just like, his hat's kind of crooked, one of those dudes, and his face just looks haggard. He just looks like he's just beat up. Too many uppers from this kid. And right then at that point, when he was parallel to me, I was at my house. And I was like, "Yeah, have a good night, dude." And I just turned left and went into my driveway. He was just like, "Oh, okay." And so anyway, it was just an interesting thing. I'm sitting out in my front yard observing, making sure he doesn't walk back by. It's always suspicious to me when I see weird people come by and, ask me questions of whether I like speed right in front of my house where I grow weed, that kind of stuff, But anyway, life goes on. I'm just sitting here with a cider, an Angry Orchard cider. It's good. My friend brought one over the other day and I enjoyed it, so thought I'd get one for myself. Anyway, peace and love, everybody. Have a good night.